What's up, everybody? Welcome. Come on in. My name is Chanel Renee, and I am a life coach and speaker, a mom, an entrepreneur. I kind of do a little bit of it all, but I am here today because I want to just unpack a couple of things that relates to you, my audience, people that I consult with on a daily basis. I just want to unpack a few things from the Oscars. Now, I typically don't watch TV for entertainment purposes. I may watch it to kind of wind down, and I may watch a show that is really kind of like mindless, like Golden Girls or something like that, for maybe 30 minutes or an hour. But I don't really just sit and watch TV like that because it's not changing my life like that. So anyway, something came across social media and I was like, let me check this out and see what's going on. So with the Oscars of 2022, Will Smith slapped Chris Rock, okay? The narrative kind of was that he was protecting his wife. And I'm just kind of like, really? So let's jump into it. So there's a lot to unpack when it comes to protecting your spouse, okay? One of the things, the reason why I kind of questioned, was it really a protection situation? Because from the clips that I saw, and I watched several because I'm like, okay, I don't want to make a judgment just based on one clip. Or, I want to make sure I'm picking up every piece that I need to pick up on this. And from what I saw was initially when Chris made the statement about he can't wait to see G.I. Jane 2, Will laughed, okay? Will laughed at the joke, okay? Now, obviously Will knows that his wife is experiencing hair loss, a hair loss condition called alopecia, and however, it was very evident that Will took Chris Rock's joke as a joke initially. Of course, Jada wasn't thrilled about the joke, which I wouldn't be either. And I think that provoked Will to take action. However, was he protecting his wife? I don't think that was the root of why he took the action he took. I believe that Will has not protected his wife in some ways from the history that they've shared to the world. So when you share history of not protecting your wife to the world, how do we say that you're protecting her now? Especially when you laughed at the joke. Come on, y'all help me out here. If you laughed at the joke, were you really protecting her? Or did it trigger the time when you didn't protect her and someone else was doing things with her and you felt that you needed to take action at that point? Now, here's the deal. I talk about in relationships about protecting the relationship because that's a covenant between you, your partner, your spouse, and God. And so you are obligated and responsible for protecting that relationship. Do people protect their relationships all the time? No, because when you share the details of your relationships because you're mad and you vent to someone that really can't help you in the relationship, then now you have left your relationship open for scrutiny. And so I think in this situation with Will and Jada, they have left their relationship open for scrutiny for the world to see. And so many people are coming out of the woodwork with their opinions and their thoughts about him and her and what she should have done and what he should have done. I can say from a woman's standpoint, to protect the relationship, I don't know that I would have shared the details of the brokenness in our relationship on TV. I think that would be something I would share in a testimonial, like the redemption and the restoration of, God's restoration in our marriage and things like that. I think I would share it in that moment because that's a testimony, and we know that we overcome by the blood of the Lamb and by the word of our testimony. So I would share it in a testimonial situation, but definitely not for entertainment purposes, because the broken parts of your relationship are so intimate and it's just so intimate, and for other people to judge that is just out of line. You know, it's just out of line. So I think in this moment, yes, Jada was upset about everything that happened, but I do believe that perhaps as a wife, she could have just, you know what, that's what we're not going to do. Okay, we can't control what he did, but what we're not going to do is show low class. We're going to we're trying to build, okay? We're trying to build up from where we kind of got knocked down before, and we're trying to build up. And I think this was another opportunity for the enemy to use and knock them back down again. Let me know what you think in the comments. I know this is a very controversial topic, and you know, it's still a lot to unpack, but I just wanted to extract some things from this situation that I can't rock with. He was protecting his wife on this one. I do feel that, you know, something should have been done to show that they were disappointed about the joke. But the fact that Will laughed initially kind of just dispels that whole thing, because he laughed, he knew it was a joke. You know, you can't tell me you didn't think it was a joke when you laughed at the joke. So I have a hard time believing that. Just from a neutral standpoint, I like Will, I like Chris. You know, I don't really have any skin in the game to say to really say one way or another, but just from an outsider looking in, and you got the clip of him laughing at the joke, it's kind of hard to say he was protecting his wife. I mean, really. So y'all let me know what y'all think in the comments. I know this was just an impromptu thing. I needed to jump on it and let people know, especially those of you in relationships, it is our responsibility to protect our relationships. And when we let it out there for the world to see, I mean, come on. I'm hoping that, you know, ladies and gentlemen, that you are working hard to protect your relationship. If things don't go well, it didn't go well, and keep it moving. But to when you are, you know, in that covenant, protect the covenant, protect what God is giving you, protect what God has joined together. And if God didn't join it together, honey, run. Just get up out of there and get to who God is joining you with. It was my pleasure to unpack this little bit with you all. Again, let me know in the comments if you like the video, like it. Please subscribe, share it with somebody else, get another perspective about it, and keep it moving, y'all. Listen, they're not paying your bills, okay? They're in our lives, and we get to see their lives from a couch standpoint. And you know, don't get in no fights over this. Don't tussle over Will trying to tussle with Chris, okay? You don't do that. Don't do that. Just respect other people's opinion, and you know, keep it moving, okay? Because we got a lot of work to do out here. We got a lot of purpose to fulfill, and that's what we're here to do. All right, guys, have an amazing rest of your day, and I'll see you next time.